Families of jailed gang members cried as they recounted conditions in prison.
They came, they say, to fight for their right to ride. Recreational motorcyclists and families of the bikie gang members targeted and locked up by the Newman government. Their anger was personal.
If you hate Campbell Newman, give me a hell yeah!
From the parents of bikie gang members.
My son is not cancer. My son is not scum. He is my child, and I will fight for him.
To their children.
It's really hard to wake up and hear the horrible names Newman's calling my father. I'm constantly defending him because of what people hear on the news and see in the papers. My father is not a bad man.
They're all vowing to fight the tough new laws, including Joshua Carew, one of the so-called Yandina Five, men with alleged bikie links locked up after drinking together.
People are actually realising that they can affect anyone. There's no lines that say this is an associate, this is a participant. There's just one big grey area.
These people are promising to continue both the political and legal pressure, funding a High Court challenge and vowing not to vote LNP.
Jamie Evans' video of being stopped by police went viral.
I was always an LNP national voter. Never again will I vote for this little scumbag and his party.
Michael Best, 9 News.
Hey, we can't even get into like a second-rate hotel. A second-rate motel, you dig? They think we're gonna cut their throat or something, man. Like, they're scared, man.
Oh, they're not scared of you. They're scared of what you represent to them.
Hey, man. All we represent to them, man, is somebody who needs a haircut.
Oh, no. What you represent to them is freedom.
What the hell's wrong with freedom, man? That's what it's all about.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what it's all about, all right. But talking about it and being it, that's two different things. I mean, it's real hard to be free when you are bought and sold in the marketplace. Of course, don't ever tell anybody that they're not free, because then they're going to get real busy killing and maiming to prove to you that they are.
Organisers chose Australia Day to make a stand, saying they should be celebrating their freedom instead of fighting for it.
A day of action on Australia Day. Bikers draped in flags converged on Brisbane. They rode from as far away as Townsville and Sydney.
Our forefathers fought for our freedom, and Australia Day is basically to celebrate our freedom, and we have not got that anymore.
Thousands came with a common goal, to protest the Newman government's anti-association laws.
You should be able to talk to who you like.
Alleged criminal gang members were represented by their wives and children. Tracy Carew's husband belongs to the Yandina Five.
They were arrested on the 10th of December last year for drinking together at the Yandina pub, something that us Australians have been doing for over 200 years.
The protest wasn't violent, but it was fiery.
No longer are you innocent until you're proven guilty. Shame, Campbell Newman.
Lawyer Zeke Bentley is running the bikies' High Court challenge. He says the laws are unconstitutional.
I mean, today it can be the bikies, tomorrow it can be unions to break strikes.
The bikies have named today's rally Freedom. They say they'll start reclaiming their own at the ballot box during the state's 2 upcoming by-elections.
The Premier urged Queenslanders not to be drawn into their spin campaign. The rally pulled a national audience. There were protests outside Canberra's Old Parliament House and in Adelaide. Angie Asimus, 7 News.
There were plenty of motorcycles, but no illegal club colours anywhere to be seen. Police kept a watchful eye on proceedings, but if motorcyclists were feeling intimidated, it didn't stop them attending the rally. 3,000 people had gathered by the time a fired-up independent MP, Peter Wellington, took to the podium.
No longer in Queensland is everyone equal before the law. No longer are you innocent until you're proven guilty.
The member for Nicholson accused the Premier of compromising the Crime and Misconduct Commission's independence.
Because he thinks he has the Crime and Misconduct Commission, the independent umpire in Queensland, in his pocket.
Opponents say the laws are the same as those of other countries, often criticised by the Australian government.
An Australian journalist in Egypt just had the same thing happen to him this very week.
He's been placed in solitary confinement because he's associated with an unlawful association.
Motorcycling enthusiast Jamie Evans says his recent experiences with the new laws show why they must be overturned.
I'm used to being pulled over by one police car, one motorcycle, but in all up there was 6 cars, there was 13 police involved, and there was 50 minutes of my time.
Protests have also been held interstate. Around 100 people rallied outside Parliament House in Hobart.
Everyone gets harassed because they ride motorcycles. The thing is that Australia is a free country.
They also rallied on the steps of Parliament House in Adelaide and on the lawns of Federal Parliament in Canberra. All eyes will be on the High Court when lawyers acting for the bikies seek leave to appeal in coming weeks. Jason Rawlins, ABC News.